What's up, everybody? It's Grom Gamer. I'm back. I took everyone's feedback, got a few new mods, tossed them on the bike. I don't know if you guys can see it because my forearm's in the way, but I got mirrors. You guys can probably hear it. I got an exhaust on there. I'll show you guys both of those here in a second. I literally haven't even Loctited in the mirrors yet because I'm just trying to make sure I got the positioning right and everything before I Loctite them down. As you can see, I flipped them. That's how I had them on my old Harley. I feel like they look way cleaner that way. But yeah, I'm gonna flip it around, head back to the lake, and set up my tripod. That way I could do a couple drive-bys on the bike, and you guys can hear and see what the exhaust sounds like. But yeah, we're heading back to the lake right now. I just did a quick recon just to see if it was clear, and I felt safe putting my camera down. I don't know if you guys know how Fayetteville is, but anyways, it seems pretty clear. I'll set that down. I'll drive by maybe 2 or 3 times at different RPMs, different gears, so you guys can hear it. I actually left the baffle in. I'll probably leave the baffle in because it sounds great to me, and it's also not obnoxiously loud like my old motorcycle. On my old Harley, I did not leave the baffles in, and it was so ridiculously loud that it was painful and annoying starting up my bike in the garage. Like anytime that the garage door was closed, even if the garage door was open, just how loud it reverberated in my, oh god, that was sketch. And he just dookied everywhere. I'm gonna set up the tripod like in this vicinity somewhere. Alright, just give me a second to get set up. What I'll do is I'll loop back around. You guys will hear me as I'm leaving, and then I'll come back this way so you guys can hear me as I'm coming back. And I'll try to give it a little bit of gas so you guys can hear. It's not that loud. As you can see, I left the baffle in, but it looks nice, and it sounds a lot bassier, deeper. At the end of the day, it's a Grom, it's a 125, so you get what you get, but yeah. So yeah, these are the new bar end mirrors. I got them flipped upside down. Honestly, I prefer the way they look that way, but I might have to flip them upside because I can't really see that great out of them. It's still way better than what I had before, but I have to like move my wrists out of the way in order to see out of them, which on my Harley it wasn't a problem having them flipped. I saw out of them great, but like I was saying, I haven't Loctited them down yet. I'm still playing with the positioning. Once I get it right, I'll do it, but I really don't want to flip them up. I feel like they look kind of silly that way. Anything looks better than the stock ones, but whatever. And then here's the new exhaust. Let me not get run over. Aside from the video that I took where I rode by a couple times, I also kind of wonder how it sounds on film when I'm motor vlogging. It's a 125 at the end of the day. It's just an eBay exhaust, so with the baffle in, so I don't think it's going to drown out my voice or make the audio quality bad, but I am curious to see if I need to make any adjustments or whatever. But yeah, with the new mirrors and the new exhaust, it's just that much more fun. It honestly, this thing, I've loved tinkering around on it. There's no other bike that's as easy to do stuff on than this bike because it's just so tiny and so light. I tossed on the bar end mirrors in about 10 minutes, and I tossed on the exhaust also in about 10 minutes. Yeah, everything's wide open. I had to take the cowling, whatever they call it, on the bottom off just because I have the SP model. But aside from that, it was really like pull one off, put one on, quick install. Yo, what the hell? No, you're good, bro. You're good. You're good. He apologized. Yeah, you're fine, bro. I'm on this tiny bike, and also, you know, I left the baffle in my exhaust, so whatever. Is that a sign? Should I take the baffle out? Wow, that guy didn't hear me. I mean, he was on the phone. I don't know if you guys will see it on the camera because his windows are tinted and his windows are rolled up, but he was super apologetic. And let's be real, every single one of us that drives has made some stupid mistake before, and that's whether you're on a bike or in a car. I was thinking about it the other day. I follow a ton of like moto vloggers and motorcycle influencers and stuff on Instagram, and they love ripping people apart for doing stuff like that, making a, you know, fairly honest mistake. But we all make mistakes driving. Dude, I make mistakes all the time on my bike or in my car, and that's just what it is. But yeah, that'll probably wrap it up, guys. Appreciate y'all for watching. Let me know how the new exhaust sounds in the comments, and how you feel about the mirrors. I'm gonna flip them, but I guess you can get an idea of how they look for now. Anyways, thanks again. See ya.